keep informed. Stay plugged in. Read next on Sunday and every day of the week.
Hello and welcome to Next News. My name is Renag Broku. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Kebbi State has inaugurated an 8-member committee to present a consensus candidate for the forthcoming by-election into the Kebbi Central Senatorial District. The seat became vacant after Adamu Alero was sworn in as the FCT minister. Mr. Alero told party supporters on Sunday in Birnin Kebbi that the committee was expected to nominate one out of the 7 candidates jostling for the vacant position. The House of Representatives is to investigate the alleged killing of Emmanuel Ngozi Chukwu Benedict by the Italian police. This followed a petition written by the family of the deceased to the House of Representatives Committee on the Diaspora. Mr. Benedict, an indigene of Imo State, was allegedly thrown down from the 4th floor of his apartment by 2 policemen who broke into his house last month in Padova, Italy. And in Bauchi, the state government plans to establish a 60 billion naira heart care center as part of measures to control cardiac disease in the area. The state governor, Issa Yuguda, made the announcement on Sunday in Bauchi while addressing the state's 3,600 intending pilgrims to this year's Hajj. He said the government had signed an MOU with a Saudi-based NGO called Islamic Relief Organization for the execution of the project, which is expected to cost about $40 million. The Vice President of the Islamic Development Bank, Birema Sidibe, said in Kaduna on Sunday that the bank would partner with the Kaduna State government to provide more infrastructure. Mr. Sidibe announced this while inspecting the ongoing construction of the Sarah Water Treatment Plant. He said the bank was involved in the construction of 4 science secondary schools, while a team of experts was also working on the completion of a 250-bed hospital, which would be equipped by the bank. And on the international scene, Afghan presidential candidate Abdullah quit an election runoff on Sunday after accusing the government of not meeting his demands for a fair vote. Mr. Abdullah, an eye doctor, however, urged his supporters not to boycott the November 7 runoff election. Mr. Abdullah, who was in tears, told hundreds of supporters, including white-bearded tribal elders, in a giant tent used for grand assemblies, that he had reached the decision in the interests of the nation. And in sports, Serena Williams underlined her dominance at the top of women's tennis on Sunday, completing her year in style with a 6-2-7-6 defeat of her sister Venus in the final of the WTA Championships. The 2 Americans, facing each other across the net for the 22nd time in their glittering careers, provided 84 minutes of par tennis under the Khalifa Stadium floodlights. Serena, who came to Doha ranked 2nd in the world behind Dinara Safina but will return home as number 1, broke the serve twice in a one-sided first set. Africa's representative at the Kano Center of the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, Malawi, on Sunday crashed out of the competition, losing all their matches. The John Caputa Tutor team went down 1-4 to their Spanish opponents in one of the last Group E matches played at the Sani Abacha Stadium, Kano, which finally sealed their hope of advancing to the next round. The Malawans had earlier lost 0-2 to the United Arab Emirates and 0-1 to the US. Thank you for staying with us on Next News. For details on these and other stories, don't forget to log on to www.234next.com.